All right, my friends, today's video is all about this trending headband, and I would be showing you the details of how to make it. And I always like saying that the method I used is not the only available method. Every creator have different ways and means through which they achieve different concept. So my method might not be the method of other persons. That doesn't mean that they are wrong, and that doesn't mean that I am wrong as well. The most important thing is that we are able to achieve a result. So I would be using Mako. I'll be using Mako, and then I used Asoke. So the role of Asoke, I think I should talk about that. About two pieces of Asoke, like when Asoke comes, it comes like 8 pieces. So 2 from that 8, I think it normally measured like let me say like 60 or a little bit above 60 as length. So that's what I will be using. Just 2 of it is enough for me to make this project. And by the way, if today is your first time stopping by Creative Events International, please, before you leave today, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and also don't forget to like this video if you really appreciate it. So don't forget to like it. So if you are looking forward to how to make this headband, the video is here from Creative Events International. I also believe that other persons might also have it in their platform, but this method is the method I use. All right, so I always fix I always pad the Asoke with Crilone, and that was what you saw. I just pad it with Crilone and then cut the size. The size I use for this particular one is 9 inches. That is the length. But you know how Asoke is now, is like 6 inches wide. So I just fix the 3 inches Crilone inside of it, and then use my needle and thread to do some kind of loose stitches, and then pull it together. And after that, I got about I think up to 10 different bows that I folded. Then I will systematically join the bows together to create the design that I would be using. So I just like pull all the bows together like 5 4 5 3 2. That was what I did. So I started the base with 5. After joining the 5, I went ahead and joined 3, and then I used the hot glue to attach it. And then after attaching that, I joined to get together like a bow tie, and then attach it at the middle. Is quite easy. So I want you to understand this basis. This basis is very easy. So you can see this is how the outcome of this project will be at the finishing. That's just how it will be. Add some stones, some feathers, and the outcome is perfect. So you can also see you can already see the result of what we get from the work that we do. So you can see it is curved already. We are going to attach elastic band to it. That is elastic. This elastic is very tiny, it's not wide. You get it from the regular millinery stores. So that's just it. So it's going to help it to fit to the head. You can add anything as embellishment. So you see how it looks, and the finishing is wow. So now this is how I went about it. I started by getting my Mako. As I got the Mako, and the wideness, that is the width, the wideness of the Mako I use is about 3.5 inches. So you can use up to 4 5, is your choice. So like the one I have, I used 3.5 inches. I just don't want to do anything that is too big. But if you want it wider, I think you can go up to 4.5 or 3 inches. And then the length of the Mako is 11. That's why you see that I wrote 1 there. So it's 11 inches. The length where I want to use is 11. Then I went ahead to just create a curve like a C, half moon, or call it semi circle. So I went ahead to create a curve. Okay, so on both sides, that's left and right, you just like give it a little bit of a curve on it, left, right, and then you trim it out. So the shape you are going to get is going to be like slippers shape. All right, so that's what you get. It's going to just be like slippers shape. Don't know how. Yeah, it's slippers shape. All right, so this is what you get. Okay, so the length of this now is 11 inches, and then the width, which is the wideness, is 3.5. So I will be using the soft art wire. The art wire has soft, that is very flexible, and then it has a strong one. I will be working with the flexible one. Now the reason I'm using this is why I said everybody has their own method they use. You can just decide to attach your elastic to it, and it will help it to curve on your head. But I like to like curve my own before attaching the elastic, so that it can like be able to sit properly, and the shape will not be dragging my elastic, battling with the elastic. Because if there's nothing helping it to like bend or fold down, it will end up like not relaxing so much. So to do that, I just went ahead and just infused some art wire to it. And to do that is very easy. You know, Mako is like a foam, so it's very easy for you to just like fixing the art wire. Just like pierce it through up to like 3 different places. Pierce it through, and after that you just cut out the excess, because you just have to like start by cutting the length according to the length of your Mako. You don't have to make it shorter, but the moment you are through with that, you can just like go ahead and then cut off the excess part, so that it does not have it won't come out and start causing issues for you. So you don't want that to happen. So because of that, you just cut off the excess part, and then you can use a little bit of glue to touch it. And after that, you go ahead and wrap. When I started this video, I started by wrapping, so it helped for you to see the place where I started wrapping. So if you are a little bit confused, you can just like check the beginning of the video. You see that after curving my Mako, I went ahead to wrap, and then after wrapping, I went ahead to do the designs. So every part of this video is very important. All right.